Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. This is Lifestyle Critic, where we break down movies and TV shows into their core elements. And in this video we are going to be reviewing Batman vs Two-Face, which is the sequel to Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders, which was a continuation in animated form to the 1960s classic live-action TV series. And this is the final performance by the Adam West actor after he tragically passed away a few years ago. Now this film is really clever in the sense that it introduces us to the character of Harley Quinn, Harvey Dent and Two-Face, as these were three characters that were never featured in the 1960s version. So it really nicely adds new material to the existing canon, which works really, really well. And I cannot wait to break it down for you in this video review. So the movie starts off by introducing us to the character of Harvey Dent, who is a new Gotham District attorney who has created an evil extractor, and as the name suggests, the belief is that this will siphon out all of the evil from a villain and store it in a machine. Now the invention doesn't necessarily go as predicted, as when the Joker's evil is trying to be siphoned out, the machine then gets overloaded and the liquefied evil drenches the Harvey Dent character, turning him into Two-Face. The story then goes back and forth in terms of exploring whether or not Harvey Dent is Two-Face, whether or not he is still evil, whether or not there is a second Two-Face character, whether or not the Batman identity is going to be revealed, and lots of other chaos. So from a storyline point of view, this film actually packs in quite a lot. So from a cast and characters point of view, it's really nice that three of the cast members from the 60s show are back in this movie adaptation, which is absolutely brilliant, as it really does make it feel like you're travelling back to this particular series. So let's go through them one by one. So first up we have Adam West, and like I said before, tragically this was his final performance as the Batman character. Similarly to Return of the Caped Crusaders, this character actually has a lot of depth and a lot of different layers to him. Definitely always believing the best in people and leading this film really, really well. Next up we have Burt Ward, who plays the Robin character. And actually there's a bit of a Batman versus Robin sequence in 1960s style, which is actually hilarious. And actually the Robin character is quite on the money with a lot of the things that he's thinking in this film. He's just not necessarily believed by Batman and by other certain characters. We also have Julie Newmar back as the Catwoman character. She's not got as big of a role as she did in Return of the Caped Crusaders, but that being said, she's still here and she's still bringing back that 1960s flavour. We then have William Shatner as the Harvey Dent / Two-Face character. And it's really nice to kind of see this character in the 1960s world. And obviously we've seen loads of different adaptations of Two-Face, but it's really nice to see what he would have been like in the 1960s show. Similarly, we have Harleen Quinzel, another new character that wasn't in the 1960s version, and really nice to kind of see this character, a really popular character, introduced into this. And we also have the other classic characters such as Joker, Riddler, Penguin and King Tut in this series as well. So from a cast and characters point of view, brilliant cast members that are really bringing back that 1960s edge into this, and also having new characters introduced here as well. So from a cast and characters point of view overall, absolutely awesome. So from a visuals point of view, obviously this show was filmed back in the 1960s, which is over 50 years ago, but it's really nice to kind of see how they've brought it back into animation style, as it works really, really well. It's obviously super iconic, especially those classic fight sequences with pow and boom and bang and all of that sort of stuff, but they've brought it all back into the animated series really, really well. So from a visuals point of view, this movie special one-up works really, really well, and it's really nice to kind of see this style back again. So from a comparisons point of view, I did prefer versus Two-Face to Return of the Caped Crusaders, as I thought the storyline was a little bit more interesting, and I really like the fact that they introduced new characters into the old world, which was really, really great. And I don't think you can compare it to the other newer Batman specials such as Killing Joke, Year One, Under the Red Hood, as those are absolutely incredible. But if you just do these films as one-off specials, continuing the 1960s version, then actually they're really great. So overall, I really enjoyed Batman vs Two-Face. It was a really nice trip down memory lane to really expand on the 1960s universe of the Batman character and really kind of flesh out that world a little bit more with new storylines and new characters. And it was also a really nice final tribute to the Adam West actor. And so for all of those reasons, I'm going to give Batman vs Two-Face a solid 6 out of 10. I'd love to hear what you think, so please let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.